Alright, chat. Welcome back. So I lost the save file for my Summon Night playthrough a while back when my PC died. But not to worry, I've played through the entire game again and got us back to where we were previously. Well, a little before that. We're at the save point right before that. And yeah. We do a little catch up. We gotta fight Lupert and Parista again. But after that, we can continue where we left off. And I put a save point there because, yeah, I was a little off. This walk at the night is the one that decides what the final ending character will be. So we can make a decision based off that. And if anybody in chat wants to see a particular character ending, we can lock one in. But what I'm going to do is we can actually check out everybody's starting one. Everybody's gameplay section. Since I put a save point right here, so we can look at all of them again. You know, we can come back and do it afterwards. So either we can do that now, or we can do that at the end of the... once we hit the ending, I guess. Because we do need to play through... we'll have to play through 2 boss fights. Before we get to the... you know, the morning section. Obviously. For what it's worth, I don't think I'm gonna play all the way to the ending of each one because it just changes a couple of lines of dialogue. That's really at the end, you know. So nothing too much is different between one and the other. But the morning scenes are all unique, I guess. Oh. I did not get my heal spell fast enough. Okay. I cannot talk to chat and play boss fights at the same time, so let me lock in for a bit, alright chat? Well, we did pick Vario the last time, so I guess we could just go with that. Because they all do give a bit of lore and stuff. I guess we were gonna go learn about the Goat Guild, so we can do Goat Guild. Mash through the dialogue. We've done this already before, but, you know, like I said, that's the last save point before where we stop. We do want to break his weapon, though, so, you know. PC all good? So far... other than, you know, a couple of issues with Fortnite specifically, seems to be fine. I haven't crashed the Master Duel, you know, that's something. Or if today's 5 hours on, like, Monster Hunter and whatnot. Alright, Lado should finish it. Huh, put your guard up. Yeah. There we go. Give me your drill. I want it. Yeah, we got a bit of preamble to get through. And then we'll be back in business in just a minute. Okay, kill the big boy. Yeah, I forgot how tanky this guy is. Alright, no, yeah, he just resists fire, that's what it was. Alright, we'll have Kuti finish him off. Go, Kuti! That didn't do much. Try again, Kuti. Okay, we finished him off together. Okie dokie. Finally, we're back at where we were. Okay. So yeah, once again, we have free choice of what whose event we want to do on the next day. And since we picked Vario last time, I guess we'll just pick Vario, you know. But, you know, there's 5 different options, so it's up to you. But let's go see Vario, I guess. Which, you know, we've gone through the dialogue in the last session, so we can just go straight into the morning section. Let's go find out what the Gold Guild's up to. Okay, I'm going with Vario, Kuti. Pretty, if you find out that my father isn't a suitable master of the Gold Guild, what are you going to do about it? Let's get going. Wait, what do you intend to do? I'm gonna bonk him with my hammer. This way. Young master. Let me go, Nigel. I need to talk to my father. No, I can't let you go. I can't let you go even if you're the person asking me to. Why? I've been serving the Gold Guild, excuse me, I mean Master Liberty, for 20 years. I know what you're thinking, young master. Then you should let me go, if not for who my father is, then because I'm the successor to the guild. Let me in. No. If you're telling me that my father commanded you to do this, then I'll accept it. Well, if not, then there is no reason that you shouldn't let me in. Well, it's getting serious. What should I do? So silently listen. This is Vario's problem. I shouldn't say anything about it. Nigel, you are just my father's steward. This is an order. Let me go in. I can't. I believe you have not yet earned the right to pass through here, Master Vario. Nigel, if you won't let me in, I'll have to fight you. That's absurd. Vario, is Nigel really that strong? Yes, I heard that he used to be a knight in another country before my father hired him. Nigel, this time I won't back down. Pratty is watching me. Ha ha ha. It looks like Vario has found a good friend. What? I appreciate what you've done, Pratty. What? Vario was definitely a prodigy in battle, but he wasn't qualified to be a king until now. He didn't understand what it meant to trust another person. But he's changed since you've become his friend. This may be an unreasonable request, but can you remain Vario's friend, Pratty? Yes, absolutely. Alright, father. Vario, what's going on? I have a meeting to attend now. We can talk later. No, this can't wait. Father, I need to talk to you right now. Don't be ridiculous. Return to your room. We'll talk later. Well, could you please take the time to listen to your son? I was wondering who you were. You must be Shintetsu's son. Get out of here, both of you. I'm not leaving, and neither is he. He has a right to listen to whatever needs to be said here. Really? What gives this girl that right? I think the dialogue got mixed up for a second there. Maybe pulled the wrong lines. Pratty opened my eyes to the truth. I never doubted what the Gold Guild was doing until we met. I believed that people who forge swords shouldn't be the ones to use them. That the forgers couldn't judge the people who used their weapons. I believed in the righteousness of the Gold Guild and that people from the Silver Guild were cowards. But Pratty showed me that I was wrong. Really? Why don't you go ahead and tell me what you think is wrong? Father, what in blazes are you doing? The weapons being produced by the Gold Guild are undeniably inferior to those of the Silver Guild, yet you're producing them at an alarming rate. You're taking weapons made by inexperienced craft knights and selling them for inflated prices, dealing arms to scum like the Digalians. How can you justify it? You are such a shyster. Why does making money mean so much to you? Be careful. Your answer may have serious repercussions on your future leadership of the Gold Guild. Yes, I also want to know why. Why did you sell swords to Lubert? Can't you tell that he was up to no good? Well, that is. I can explain it. Rondeau. The Craft Lord of Diamond. Rondeau, I know you can explain, but can we tell them? Well, someday these young kids will be leading the City of Swords. It wouldn't be that bad if they had an idea what the real situation was, would it? Do you really want to know the truth? I want to know. Pratty's right. As long as I know that there's something going on behind my back, I'll never be at ease. You heard what these two kids said. You don't object to my telling them, do you, Liberty? I have no choice. You can't fight it, Liberty. Well, originally it was us, the Craft Lords, that asked the Gold Guild to forge the swords. What? The Craft Knights living in the City of Swords are all like artists. Their work is superb, but they have no cares for business or politics. Western needs an organization which earns revenue and works for the country. I was not skilled enough to be a Craft Lord, that is why. I chose to do this and help Western. What we do is vital to the continued survival of the city. But why is there so much fighting between the Gold and the Silver Guilds? Well, that's simple. Liberty and Braun don't get along, that's all. Is that all? You don't need to fully understand right now. Just know that the Gold Guild is not doing anything bad. It's enough if you understand that. But why did you sell the swords to Lubert? That's a little more complicated. In order to investigate what Lubert was doing, I pretended to be a part of the Fellowship. Thanks to that, we were able to find out what Lubert was plotting. We caught him in the act. It was thanks to Liberty. Well, it was a piece of cake. Did the Gold Guild do things like this all the time? Yes. I'm sorry, Father. I didn't really understand. Well, that's alright, because now you finally know, Vario. You must be relieved, Vario. Your father's not a bad guy after all, even though he has the stereotypical anime villain face. I never thought the Gold Guild was contributing to the economic well-being of Western. What? Vario, do you really understand what your father is doing? I didn't understand it one bit. That is... The Craft Knights in this city are very skillful, but they don't care about making money. But even so, somebody has to make money and bring commerce to Western. To enrich the City of Swords. Why? Everybody's working, aren't they? The people of the city don't need the Craft Lords to give them money for food and rent. Think about it. Who does the construction and repairs on the canals and tower? Carpenters? Yes, but I'm asking who pays the carpenters for the work they do. Ah, the Craft Lords. Yeah, but how do the Craft Lords pay their salaries? Ah, I see. The Gold Guild needs to bring in money from the outside world in order to pay the carpenters. The money the Gold Guild makes goes to pay for the public projects and keeps the city from sinking. I never realized. That's a very important job. Yes, it's absolutely vital. By the way, I am sorry to have taken up so much of your time today. Thank you so much. Otherwise I would still have the wrong idea about my father. I'd still hate him. You don't need to thank me. We're friends, aren't we, Vario? Friends. Aren't you satisfied with that? Is it better to say my boyfriend? Don't tease me, we're rivals. Yes, we are rivals. I'll see you at the tournament. Oh, actually, yeah. I remember now. Vario's little thing actually gives quite a bit of world building, huh? Right. So I think the others like aren't quite as much world building stuff, but they are like they do develop like the character a little bit more. Although I guess in Kuti's case, it's more about Shintetsu rather than Kuti. I think if you pick Kuti, the player character decides to go back to their mom to ask more about stuff, and then we get more lore that way. So yeah, that was the morning. I guess you could call it a date. Social link, social link. Hello, Pratty. We now inform you about your next opponent in the semi-final match. Your next opponent is Miss Sanari. Sanari is my next opponent. And we'll grant you a new key for proceeding to the semi-final match. Now you can go down into deeper levels of the labyrinth. Do your best, Pratty. See you in the battle arena. Hello, Pratty? Yes, I'll do my best, thank you. The match of Sanari has finally come. I was somehow hoping that I wouldn't have to compete against Vera and Sanari. But I know that I was just avoiding the problem. I know I have to battle with all I have. But can I really fight them without hesitation? Kuti? Kuti, I don't know if I can go out in the match with Sanari. I just don't know. Sanari? What's with the long face? Kuti! Hey, Kuti, don't growl. Haha, sorry, Sanari. Pratty, you should teach your guardian bee some manners. Sorry. Hey, Kuti, apologize to her. Kuti. It's okay. Anyway, by the way you were sulking just now, are you perhaps worrying about what you do if you beat me? Well, I knew it. You're either too sweet or too soft. Listen, you better wonder if you can win or not first. Don't you think it's disrespectful of you to think that you can beat me in the first place? Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm always apologizing. I don't know how I should react if you apologize that easily. Oh well, I'll show you something that will surprise you. Come to our master's room, I wanted to see you too. Scenari? Another earthquake. Let's go to my master's room, Kuti. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save our data. The bottom save file will be there if we want to look at the other cutscenes. We'll decide how it goes there. Alright. There you are, Pratty. Look at this very carefully. Hey, Scenari, where did you learn how to make a sword like this? This here is on par with the works of a craft lord. Simply impressive. Wow, this is amazing. The way the sword shines and the pure power that it holds. Any way you look at it, this is beyond what we can ever make now. How does she make such a thing? Kuti. Thinking back, Razzie told me that she saw something amazing. It was this great sword. The sword can decide a fight with a single blow. That's right. I didn't want to hide this, so I decided to show you in advance. This is really outstanding, but how did you... Let's leave it at that, Master. Alright, I'll be going now. Pratty, I'll see you in the match. And you better wipe that sulking face off or else. But I don't get it. No matter how you think of it, her skills have improved way too fast. Master, that's because she's a genius. Yeah, anyway. Both Scenari and you are in the same guild, the Silver Guild. Both you and Scenari are our representatives, and I'll be happy and sad no matter who wins. In any case, you'll be needing a new technique strong enough to fight against that fine weapon. It was a really great sword, but something was strange. I couldn't feel Scenari's heart from that sword. Is it because I don't want to fight against her? Hey, what are you thinking about? Nothing really. I was just thinking about how good Scenari's become. This ain't good. Huh? I said your hammer ain't good enough for the match. What? Let me see. What's a good hammer for you? How about that old hammer Shintetsu used to use? My father's? Kuti. I don't really get it, but Kuti seems happy. My father's hammer has a sort of magical power or something? Yeah, something like that. Without reliable tools to make them with, techniques are worth scrap. I assume Amaris has it. Go and get it. Yes, Master. Let's hurry and go see my mother. Okay. Now we have free reign to go around and do whatever we want. So I have been doing all the optionals, so I guess we'll do a quick round and grab all the remaining recipes first. Well, once the earthquake's over. Another earthquake. Say, these earthquakes, could it be caused by Parista? Did the Deglions anger Parista? Wonder what kind of hammer father used. Could be. Maybe it's something special. Okay, I should hurry to Mother's place. But before that... I need to go visit the old man with the cats again. This one? Yep. Hello, old man. Which one of you gives me the recipe? I bet my cat is pregnant. It's a woman's intuition. Kitty eats a lot these days. Meow. Oh, right. No. We're gonna get kittens soon. He's supposed to give us a technique, but maybe a little early. Well, whatever. Even if we missed any techniques, we can go back and get them. We can get the techniques back in post-game. It comes down to it. Okay, Sword-Loving Knight's house. I think it's the one down here. No, this one's the drill. So this drill is pretty busted. We're gonna be forging it and practicing of it. You know how the layout we have has a technique value of 255? The cap. This one does too. I've got plenty of materials, so let's just go ahead and craft it. Well, first we need more water mats. Okay. Is it this one? Hang on. I better save my game in case I'm forging the wrong one. That's a sword. Oh yeah, that's the one. I don't know why it's always the joke, why the funny weapons have the best technique, but... Go ahead and equip that. Then... Alright, a couple more techniques to pick up on the upper floor. A capture freeze? Hey, that was weird. Well, I won't question it. Moving on. Okay, check the upper floors. And then we'll head over to Mother's. Oh, that's the spear. We need to craft we need to trade in a weapon for that one. Alright, this is Sakuro's house. Checking in with the old man. Ah yeah, this one will give us a technique. So we got another X recipe. This guy has another technique we can buy for 10,000. And we have plenty of money for nothing. Okay, I think that's everything. We do need to forge a lance. Yeah, so I think we head to the ship first. See if we have the materials to forge it. We're a little short on blue materials right now. The rest of them we have plenty. Well, if we can forge it, we can trade in for Yeah, this is pretty much the bulk of the side quests that you can do. Spear type. Yeah, we can forge it. Okay, Platinum Lance, and I believe this we can trade in for another... technique, yeah. Okay. We head back up to the second floor, trade it in, and I guess we should be done. I guess that one with the cats we missed at least one day. Some of these techniques are a little hard to get because you need to check in on every house. I mean, not every house, but you need to check in at the specific house to see every day's event for it to properly trigger. It really incentivizes you to check, you know, to go exploring around the house and everything. Exploring around the town and everything, you know? Alright, I think I can trade him now. The Platinum Lance, yeah, there we go. Trade it in, and we'll get a drill. Right, I think we're set. As far as gear goes, we got our drill, we got our ladle. I think we're pretty set on that end. We just need to grind it a little bit, and otherwise, you know, we'll be good. So let's go talk to Mother. Mother, what is it, Pratty? Well... So that's the story, Mother. Can I borrow Father's hammer? I see, Braun told you about it. It's pretty rare of him to give you such good advice. Rare? Yes, it's rare. So, was his advice that good? Yes, it is. Don't you think, sweet Cootie? Cootie! It's very good advice, but the hammer is entrusted in Master Rondeau's hands now. He told me he needed it to train the craft lords. The hammer that trains craft lords. That sounds special. Okay, then I'll go visit Master Rondeau. Thanks, Mother. Going on a little fetch quest now, huh? I mean, not fetch quest, but like, you know, travel around town. Excuse me, Master Rondeau. Go home. What did I do? That's so mean. I've no business with the daughter of a dear friend whose spirit is as lacking as yours. Am I really that lacking? Yes, very much so. Come hither, I'll listen to what you have to say. Then you came here for Shintetsu's hammer. Yes, I see. Do you really think you can handle Shintetsu's hammer, my dear Pratty? What do you mean by that? I mean just what I said. Shintetsu's hammer draws out its wielder's powers, becoming a completely different hammer for each wielder. Doesn't mean it chooses its wielder. No, not quite so. Aren't I right, Cootie? Cootie! So... Master Rondeau. Oh, Pratty. Hello, Master Korin. What is wrong? I see you're puzzled. Does it show, so you can tell too, Master Korin? Yes, it's no wonder Scenery doesn't like it. No, for sure. She is really looking forward to the match with you. You shouldn't fall short of her expectations. Yes. Excuse me, Pratty, I must take my leave now. I have been summoned for an important matter. Yes, sir. I've already handed the hammer to Sakura. Go find him if you seek the hammer. If he's not at home, he's probably at work. Yes, thank you very much. Why was he so mean, though? Master Sakura should be at home or in the central tower. Cootie! What, are you hungry? Anyway, we've got to go find Master Sakura. The guardian beasts eat. I guess they do. I mean, they're summons. They're not like magical constructs or anything. Maybe the robot doesn't eat. It's possible. He's not here, so he's at home. Presumably, at least. He is neither here nor there. Where did we go? Central Tower. The third floor, maybe? Oh, there he is. Gah, Pratty! Why are you in there? Is anything wrong, Master Sakura? No, it's nothing. Never mind. Wait for me outside and we can talk, okay? Why did you use that passage to sneak into the Craft Lord's private chambers? Hehehe, a lot of things happened. That was my secret passage whenever I needed to escape. I guess there's a lot to being a Craft Lord, Master Sakura. Never mind. So, what brings you here? Actually, let me guess. You're confused because you're going to have a match with Scenari, correct? Well, even Master Sakura read my mind. Am I such a simpleton? Could be. If you win the match, you're afraid you'll be hurt, but now you're not sure if you can even win. Yes, sir. Certainly she's been improving dramatically, but even so, it is too quick. Do you think so? I've been watching her matches and that's why I can say that. There is a feeling of oddness in her fighting. I could even say it's tragic. Tragic? Yes, I can feel her desperate efforts and it pains me. But unless you cross blades, you can never comprehend what's really driving her. What is she thinking? Is she in need of help, or only seeking a good fight? As a friend, a true friend of Scenari, you should find out what is on her mind. Do you think you can do that? That's the reason. That's why the master told me I had to borrow my father's hammer. I see. Then follow me. This is Master Shintetsu's hammer. It looks like a regular hammer, old and worn out too. Yes, it's an old worn out hammer. Master Shintetsu had used it from his apprenticeship and kept using this until he forged 3 swords. Can I try this? Of course you may. Father, this is your hammer. You used it until it wore out. You are forging weapons one by one, with your heart. Anytime, anywhere, you devoted all your energy to forge the best weapons. That's your spirit. Now I see. Master Sakura, I'll give this hammer back to you. Ah, did you find out what you needed? It's not the tools. The important thing is to put your soul into the weapon. To devote all of one's energy to make the best weapons. My father's hammer is surely in my heart. Now, I'm ready to welcome her with my best weapon. That's what I should do, isn't it? That's correct, right, Kuti? Kuti! Alright, Pratty, I'll see you in the battle arena. Yes. Let's hurry, Kuti. We've got to get a technique from Master. The secret ingredient is that there is no secret ingredient. I won't hesitate anymore, Kuti. Let's go see the Master. Kuti. Alright, I'll go get a new technique from Master. It's trope. Well, it's a Saturday morning's kid anime. Right. Nothing wrong with the tropery. What's important isn't the tool or the trope that you're using. It's about putting your whole soul into the trope and executing it well. Am I right, chat? Master! Aha, Pratty, looks like you found yourself again. Thank you, I'm not worried anymore. And how was Shintetsu's hammer? I brought it with me, right here. Huh? Where? Here, in my heart. Did I miss the point? Kuti? Well... Wahahaha. Pretty, yeah, glad you said that. In your heart? Alright, you've earned this one. This weapon is the best match against an Aries sword. Thank you so much, Master. Going to have a match with Scenario soon. Kuti. I'll give it my all. We can do it, Kuti. Well, we got a new sword, but I don't think we're going to be using it. Can we even forge it right now? We're a little short on different weapons right now, I think. Yeah, we're short on blue. We need more blue. Well, we got a new labyrinth key too, so I guess we can check out the labyrinth. I need to like get some wear and technique into this new drill as well before we do it, so let's go visit the labyrinth real quick. Well, I say real quick, but you know, we're gonna go dungeoning. Pretty deep too. How deep can we go now? Break a few boxes along the way. God, this drill is so big. Such a ridiculous looking drill. Between this and my burning lance, my burning ladle. Oh, it's a heavy drill though. Swings slower. There you go. Alright, back to breaking boxes, fighting enemies, ASMR mode. I am really bad at hitting these birds. I guess we never actually went down this direction. I probably just went straight to the exit. Yeah, it was just that one room I forgot to open. Well, it is a little hard to see, I guess, you know. We should at least go deep enough that we can unlock the next teleporter, so, you know, we don't have to make multiple trips through the earlier layers. Okay, how's our tech looking? 28. I won't bother grinding it all the way to 255, like, right away. But at least 100 would be good if we want to use it in the Magic and Scenario. Because if we want to break the weapon, you know, we need technique on it. Iron Giant. There's just like leftover robots lying around in the deep areas of the dungeon. All this below the city. Very strange, very scary. How do we get past here? Oh, right. Stop comboing me. Okay, there we go. I cannot hit these birds to save my life. Okay, new enemy type. It turns into a fist. Don't go that way. Kill the Oni. Okay. What's that looking at now? 77. Alright, we're making progress. Potions. Ooh, steel plate. That's probably yellow material. That's the way down, presumably. Red dragon. Ow. Which way? Which way? That way. Thought I could jump over it. Evo sword. Is this gonna be tree Mysticor? Or just one? It's not even worth it. Open door, please. It's just more powerful, but it still drops only one. Eh, it's not worth it then. Not really worth it farming those. Unless they have chance to drop more. It's possible. We just came from that direction, right? There's the big robot again. Giga Hurricane. Ooh. Hang on, we gotta go see that. Kuti learned a big spell, a new spell. Gotta see it at least once. Alright, let's check out Kuti's new... Oh, I said... Let's check out Kuti's new ability. I said, let's check out Kuti's new ability. Oh, it's got a long channel time. Oh, cut-ins? Ultimate attack! Oh, okay. That is fancy. Yeah, I think that's the last skill you unlock. They all have skills like that, where they have the fancy anime cut-ins and whatnot. That's a long channel time though. Okay, we found the next teleporter as well. So we can teleport back down here without having to go through all the earlier levels anymore. That's gonna be handy. Okay, staircase is there, which means there's something else on the top of this room. Might as well take a look. How deep does it go? Ah, save point. You know, I don't even know what floor we're on anymore. Oh, that's a pretty well hidden set of stairs. Cloudson Potion, Cloudson Potion. You know, I'm curious now. I've been seeing the word a bunch. I wonder if that actually means something. In like a different language. Klotzen? Maybe it's German. Double mud boxer. Okay, down this way and out. What's our tech looking like? 149, okay, yeah. That's pretty good progress, chat. Once we're done at this dungeoneering session... dungeoneering. Once we're done at the dungeon session, I think we can fight Scenari right away. We'll be bringing the drill. I think the ladle is probably gotten as much use as possible out of it already, so... I'm gonna be upgrading to the non-elemental drill. That looks like as far as we can go, yeah. No entry from here. We're sorry, but the Crowdlet said it was too dangerous to go beyond here. Is it because of the earthquake? Exactly. I see, it can't be helped. Alright, so yeah, that's as deep as it goes. For now. We're gonna have to backtrack to where the teleporter is. No huge spots or safe... well, there is a safe spot, but no huge spots or teleporters for a bit. We'll get the last bit of tech grinding on the way in. Yeah, it's taken me a while. I don't actually remember the entire layout of like all the lower levels. But I'm starting to remember what the doors and the exits are. This is the teleporter floor, if I remember correctly. Yep, okay. And we're out of here. Good haul. Let's go ahead and heal, and then, yeah, I guess time for our rival showdown match. Presumably. you have any better accessories now? No, for purposes this is fine. Okay then. Oh wait, I'll save in the tower. From the Silver Guild, the next tournament battle is about to begin. Let's go! Another earthquake. I have a bad feeling about this. I hope I'm wrong. Oh my god, Kuti is serious. I have to be serious too. I'll focus on the tournament. Tsunari isn't an opponent I can take lightly. Alright, let's go, Kuti! Kuti! Pokemon Rival Showdown fight. Finally, the semi-final match in the Battle of Tsunari. In the name of Tsunari, I summon thee, Neojin. I can feel Tsunari's passion. I've got to be just as dedicated as Tsunari and give it my all. Are both contestants ready? Yes. Yes. As Craft Knights of Western, fight of honor and dignity. The 99th round of the tournament, Tsunari vs. Pratty. Ready. Begin. Oh, you came in immediately casting? What are you casting? Is that Weapon Protect or Element? It's not Weapon Protect, okay. Oh wow, input reading. Okay. Near the guard and then block with that, yeah. It's taking too much damage. I'm worried I'm gonna KO her before I break her weapon. I have to be more careful about this, I guess. Okay, there we go. We're doing some work. Okay, there we go. Doing some work. This oversized cake drill. There we go. New technique obtained. The winner is Pratty. I won. Goody. Oh, Tsunari, wait. Tsunari. I admit my complete defeat. That's not true, you were strong. Hey, Pratty, can you show me your weapon? Why? I want to see the weapon that defeated me. Besides, it might help me if there were to be another battle. Here. So this is it. Yes. Hehehe. Tsunari? Now I see. The heir of the Craft of Iron. No wonder I could not win. Kuti! What's wrong? What's happening, Tsunari? I get the feeling Tsunari is not herself. Tsunari? The one who stands in mine way is Shintetsu's little prodigy. I'll take this weapon and Tsunari away. Kuti! Help me. What? Tsunari's taken my weapon. Oh shoot, what the heck is going on? She just T-posed backwards. What's happening here? Master Korin, Tsunari has... Oh, hang on. I capture. Why is it doing that? I might be bumping the wire or something. Hang on. There we go. Scenario went crazy and ran off with my weapon. So, just what I feared. Leave her for now. Come with me to the meeting hall. I want to speak to you two. Leave her for now? What are you going to do about Scenari? You're her big sister, aren't you? I'm not just her sister, I'm a craft lord. I won't force you to understand me. Now, follow me. Ah, you're here. Are all the members assembled? This should be it. Areska and Lubert are no longer with us, and Tyram did not answer the summons. Summons? In this case, that means he was asked to come here. So Tyram didn't want to come, did he? That's right. Well, there is a reason why we have asked for you three to come here. I don't want you to beat around the bush, make it simple. Hey, Varia, don't speak like that to a craft lord. Excuse me, but I don't need to be corrected, especially by you. Okay, let me be more direct. Parista has almost awakened. No, he might already be awake, as the earthquakes have proven. And this series of earthquakes were caused by... Your assumptions are correct. It was the powers of Parista's awakening. Then why don't you seal it in somewhere? My father's swords are for that, aren't they? Actually, even if we use those swords, we can no longer seal Parista's power completely. Then... I told you that we would take care of Parista, didn't I? That's a lukewarm response. But how come Parista has to be sealed in? The spirit, well... He's supposed to be the holy spirit of the City of Sword. Isn't that what you meant? We humans have angered Parista and cannot be reconciled. That's all I can tell you for now. That answer is not good enough. I sense there's something you're hiding from us. The legendary Pokemon is not evil, it's just misunderstood. Sorry about that, but we can't tell you any more than this. That's fine. That's none of my business. I have a semifinals match to worry about. I don't have time to get involved in this. Vario. Oh well, we can put him aside. This is the Sword and Shield. Well, I guess the legendary Pokemon coming out after the Elite... Well, not Elite Four, but you know. It's kinda like that. Oh well, we can put him aside. How come? Vario is also involved in this. Oh, but it was he himself who declined. You're cold-hearted. Master Korin, I understand you can't help, but care about Scenario. Master Sakura? In any case, the subjects of this discussion are not to be mentioned to the public. That is all that needs to be said at the moment. That's all? Yes, thank you for coming. You are dismissed. And I'll speak to Mr. Liberty to tell Vario about this. I'll take care of that. Thank you very much, Master Rondeau. Then, you are all dismissed. Earthquakes again? I wonder what the craft lords are doing. And we still can't find Scenari. I just know she wasn't herself today. Cutie, are you worried too? Where has Scenari gone? Do you have a minute, Pretty? Master Rondeau, yes sir. About Scenari. Then, no, we haven't found her yet. The one thing we know for sure is that she's down in the labyrinth. Is that right? I'll help you find her. Pretty, we would like you to leave the search for Scenari to us. Why is that? I want you to make your victory in the tournament a priority. Rondeau, why don't we tell the child why the tournament is being held? Or else Pretty won't be convinced. Pretty's stubbornness is just like Shintetsu, you know. Indeed, you have a point there. The reason why the tournament is being held, isn't it to fill an open craft lord position? Officially, yes, but the real reason lies elsewhere. Hey, just drop the theatrics and spit it out. You be quiet. Master Rondeau. Excuse me. Ahem. You understand that Parista is causing all of these earthquakes, right? This leads us to believe that Parista must be sealed once again. We don't want widespread panic among the citizens, so we need to carry this out in secrecy. So in other words, the reason why the Craft Lord tournament is being held is to keep everyone's eyes off the earthquakes in Parista? Exactly. Aye, that pretty much sums it up. Of course, if you win the tournament, the new Craft Lord seat is yours. You're not satisfied, Pratty? No, it's not that. We have also decided to ban all entry into the labyrinth until further notice. There is no telling what dangers may arise while we attempt to seal Parista. Wait a minute, isn't Scenari down there? How can you say that everything will be okay when you don't even know what will happen? Calm down, Pratty. I understand very well how worried you are about Scenari. I thank you for that. But please, you must leave Scenari to us. I want you to row up the crowd at the tournament. Please do this for the people of Western. Forgive us, Pratty. It is a grave task, but we are in need of your help. By the way, your opponent in the final match has been decided. It will be against Vario. Here, this is your official match notice. Well then, we will be on our way. Good luck with your fight. Let's go, Braun. I know you can't enter the labyrinth, but I'll give this to you. It's a new technique. I know you're confused about this whole fiasco, but don't let it get to you. Good luck, Bratty. Let the craft lords take care of Scenari and I will focus on the fight of Vario, I guess. Once I win the next fight, my dream of becoming a craft lord comes true. I must fight him with everything I have, or I won't be able to beat him. And the final match also means the world to Vario. I know he's really been looking forward to the fight with me. But I'm sure there was something strange about Scenari. Now that I think of her, I wonder if it's really alright for me to leave her alone down there. What am I supposed to do? Well, we ain't gonna be finding the resolution to the game if we don't do this, so we are going to... Well, since when has rules ever stopped us? I'm sure I heard Scenari's voice saying, "Help me." Something's happening to Scenari and I can't just leave her alone like that and focus on the tournament. Vario will be disappointed, but I've got to go find Scenari. We must find a way to get into the labyrinth. Kuti! Oh, Kuti, you somehow look happy. Kuti! Scenari seems to be in the labyrinth, but it's closed now. Kuti? We've got nothing to lose. Let's ask the gatekeeper. Alright, we're in the endgame now, chat. We're in the endgame. I think the next session... Next time I get a dedicated slot, I'm gonna play this to completion, I suppose. That'll be a good time. Alright, we're gonna call it a depth for now. So, thank you for watching. Catch you guys around soon. Peace.